This daily dose of Daryl, the Viewer's Digest, includes all 7 days from January 3rd through January 9th. You can open the information section and click on the time to fast forward to any day. This week we're looking at ways that can help us moving through the new year and through our lives in general. Monday's magic, the real magic's in our heart. Here are some magical tips that will be shared with humor.
Now, another thing that you will learn as you see that people are different is that they have something and you have something and the other one has something, but the whole company and the business needs to go this way, and individually it's hard to do. How many of you believe, and I just checked to make sure those are non-magnetic nails, if you need any thorough testing done in your group, you've got the skills right here first. You're thoroughly satisfied they're not magnetic.
I don't know about this. I don't think they are.
Good. No, what we have to do is someone has to lay down and make the sacrifice. And then we come along and start putting our heads together. Once we get our heads put together, someone has to come along to hold it all together. Now beforehand, before I started this, you probably said there's no way he could balance that on one knee. But I'm going to try it. Now we have to hold our breath for this point in the program. Ready? Now let me ask you a question. Tell me what you feel other than your heart beating so fast right now. Please say air. I'm so glad she said that. Now you can grab a mouthful of air, puff out your cheeks, and breathe through your nose as long as you want to. So when you go back home, if you have husbands, friends, relatives, neighbors, say, let's see who can hold our breath the longest. Puff out your cheeks and just sit there breathing until they turn purple and fall over. And then you can tell them the secret, okay? People are already thinking, I'm going to do that when I get home. This right here is called networking, and it's most important of all. First, you have to make the right choice and feel like you are totally confident in your choice. And then you have to begin to apply the power that's there for all of us to use, the power of love. And also have to make sure it's the kind that's going to be there on the bad hair days and the bad company days. And then you have to realize that if you apply that power, it can't be locked up. It's there to break out and help you to the next level. But once you begin to operate on that type of operation, you're going to realize you need to share that with others and help educate them and help the younger ones begin to grow and develop. And then all of you work together, and that's going to be your company, your WEDNESDAY.A group, your church, your neighborhood, the world. Which nail is most important? Every individual nail. If I take one nail out, guess what happens? It falls apart a little bit. Now what I want you to do is take your right hand and take that one finger. You know what's on that finger besides dinner? It's a fingerprint. And that doesn't mean they're going to find you if you do something wrong or identify you if you quit breathing when you're doing this. It means that no one else has your fingerprint and no one can take your place. You're so valuable. Doesn't matter how big or small, tall or short, young or old. Everybody's got a place. I want you to take that right finger that you're now holding up. I can see you're all holding them up. I can see all of you are holding them up. My vision is not what it used to be, but I think you're all holding them up. I want you to take that finger and I want you to point it right between your eyes. And I want you to repeat after me. I am special. No one can take my place. Woo-ha! Almost made Pentecostals. Folks, these are the things that you do in ABWA. And by doing all of those, you go through a process of recognition. And then you get that influence and mentoring by finding what somebody already knows what they're doing, and you watch what they do and do what they did, and you become what they are because you did what they did. But now remember, you got to watch what they do and continue to network and do that. And then at the end, you'll have weird-looking people with funny outfits come along and say to you, congratulations, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you for all you do.
You are a unique person with a special purpose, and no other person can take your place. Tuesday Truth. Celebrate and learn from the past, but lean forward into the future. Philippians 3:13. Brothers, I do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead. You know, to move forward means we have to move from where we are each stage of our life, wherever we are. So learn to move forward, straining forward to the good things. Job 17:9 says, the righteous keep moving forward, and those with clean hands become stronger and stronger. The forward part is important, but it also talks about clean hands and the righteous. That means our value system, what we believe in. Those are the things that help us become stronger and stronger as we move forward. Psalm 32:8. I will instruct you and show you the way to go. With my eye on you, I will give counsel. It's always good to know that somebody that's more powerful than we are watching out for us, and to know we can get good instructions on the way we go. GPS even fails sometimes, but God has a plan for each of us. The past is helpful, but we must continue moving forward with the proper guidance based on truth. Wednesday Wisdom. A person is most wise who knows the value of each day and treats it like a treasure, never skipping a day. When I started this Daily Dose of Darrell, you began to see all of these kinds of things. And over the past 365 days that was called 2021, these are some of the episodes. And I've heard people say to me, how's your day treating you? And I thought, well, really the question should be, how am I treating my day? Many people decide how their day is going by how other people or circumstances treat them. In that case, we turn our destiny over to someone or something other than ourselves. I did not name this channel Occasional Thoughts from Darrell. I named it Daily Dose. The name itself imposed built-in expectations for me. Other than providing something positive and encouraging for other people, by creating the Daily Dose of Darrell YouTube channel, I also had to have the discipline to study, think, create, produce, and publish a concrete item every single day. It hopefully provided something helpful for many others each day, but it probably helped me most of all. I've heard that the teacher always learns more than the student. Doing something positive each day and being persistent, not skipping, compounds the benefit. It also leaves behind 365 creations that are available for people in the future to find beneficial. What's your daily creation each day? What are you doing to create something positive? What's your daily study? What is it each day that you are sticking to consistently that is making you a better person day in and day out? As you look through these daily doses, look at your life and say, are you ready to treat each day as highly valuable and do that on a consistent basis? Thursday Thrill. It is thrilling to start a new year, especially this one. It is just like a person's life. It's cluttered with obstacles, challenges, detours, and distractions, but there's a secret to making your way through that. As we look into a new year, we don't know what we will see. It's like a telescope gazing off into the distance. One time I saw the International Space Station. Didn't know I would even see that, and other constellations. You know, it's like a nice meal. You start it, you think, man, this is great. Everything blends together and fits together from the beginning to the end. And you follow that up with the dessert, and it's just great. But life's really not like that. As you go into a new year, it would be nice if it was all peaches and cream, but sometimes there are things that are thorny and things that are challenging, distractions, and sometimes you have to trim on them and grind them away. And so as you begin to go into this new year, go into the new year realistically with open minds and hearts and eyes and ears, and see what it is you need to do to help deal with the things that come so that you can continue to move forward. Now, sometimes you'll have injuries that result from that, and you'll have setbacks. But as you do that, I want you to remember the Plinko. Do you remember the Plinko? It's a really neat game with little pegs and usually a ball or something that you drop at the top. And you look at this one. I made this Plinko. I know it's not the greatest, but it works. And you see how it goes down, and then eventually, when you drop it, look, watch. Oh, it went all the way down to number 4. And we just keep working, and we keep working. And that's the way it is with life. You keep working until you can improve and get better. And that's what we're supposed to do. Give it a try every day. That was a fair one. Oh, that's total failure. But we can try again. That's the secret in life to success. The secret is realizing that with each new day comes a new opportunity to get it better than the one before. So, wake up with excitement and embrace the opportunities one at a time every day. Friday Flashback. Movement is critical for progress. On the world tour, there were airplanes involved. There were beautiful train stations and all kinds of connecting places. And life is kind of like a world tour. A new year is like that, with all kinds of different trains and planes and documents to keep up with, and then different types of seating arrangements. And as you begin to do that, there around the world is just such a wonderful assortment of ways of traveling. Just look at some of these pictures. You know, the train stations are almost like airports in Europe. From sunup to sundown, moving. Thousands of opportunities for error. 4 continents, 12 nations, 36 cities, 156 presentations, circling the entire globe in 64 days. And yet, the key was to keep moving. Different languages, different towns, different settings, different cultures. moving forward every day. And sometimes moving forward really fast, over 200 miles per hour on some of those trains. You had to look at a distance to see things. The ones close up, you just couldn't focus on. Beautiful settings, beautiful people. But in order to get where you want to go, you have to move. You have to keep going. Find a way. Boats, trains, planes, bicycles, buses. But as you're moving through life and through a new year, be sure to capture the journey with your eyes and your ears, and with your heart especially. Make memories. As you begin to get closer to your destinations, things will become clearer and clearer, and you begin to see some of the places that you're designed to go in life. That happens in each year that we go through. And as we transition from different modes of transportation, we find that there's so many opportunities, whether it's motorcycles, bicycles, buses, trains, planes, particularly in some of the European countries, until you finally get to a place to settle down, to get warm by the fire. But that's really not your destination, but you're getting closer. Amidst emergencies, you're finally to one of your stops for youth worship on the streets. Street worship from a variety of people. Just outside the doors of the big cathedral, and then finally indoor for the worship experience in that cathedral. Where are you going in life? What's your destination? You got to keep moving. That's the secret to get where you're going. There's some particular points of truth in the scripture, James 4:14. Life is like a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away. So make each day count. Make your time count, because you are like that vapor. The secret of progress is learning to keep moving and adjusting to all the many different experiences. It may be complicated with dangers, but it is brief like a vapor, so make it count. It's a new year. What are you going to do? Get moving. Saturday summary. You know you are special. No one can take your place. Every nail in the configuration is important, and you are needed. Learn from the past, and then move forward with the correct guidance. Always get your source of strength and guidance from above. And treat each day like a treasure. Don't skip a day. Be consistent. That's where your growth, your progress, and your strength comes from. Each new day is a new chance to do better. Are you improving each day? If not, try again the next day and get better. Life is short. Keep moving and make it count. No matter what your destination is, you got to move to get there. Saturday summary. You are special. No one can take your place. Learn from the past and move forward with guidance. Treat each day like a treasure. Don't skip any days. Be consistent. Each day is an opportunity to do life better. Try again every day. You know, life's short. and progress is made by moving forward. So get going and make it count in a new year. Sunday Silence. Take a few moments of silence and list a few ways you are unique in this big world. Then pause and reflect. What have you learned in the past that will help you in the new year, and what will be your guide? Pause and reflect. What are you doing each day to add value and to help you become a better person? Pause and reflect. What are you doing to overcome failure and to develop an attitude of looking at each new day as a new opportunity? Pause and reflect. In what specific ways are you moving forward and overcoming dangers, fears, and challenges as you move through the new year? Pause and reflect. This is Darrell R. Peebles behind the microphone every day, bringing something to you from the Peebles Motivation Bureau that's positive, personal, and professional. We're divided into 3 divisions: the digital, the real life in person, and the print. In the digital, there's so many opportunities, not only the YouTube channel, but custom movie production, Zoom events, and then funerals, weddings, and magic shows under the real life, keynote speakers, and then we have the books. Speaking of books, locally ordered books, I cover the shipping and taxing and all the things like that. They're signed, and you can contact me directly. And some have already gotten started on this new book and their journey of growth for the 52 weeks. For churches, I give group discounts and a special gift for the pastor. I appreciate you, your ideas, and support. Keep them coming, and I do need them. These are other things I do. If you see something where I can help you, let me know. These are ways to contact me. You can pause and jot them down. This is Daily Dose of Darrell, encouraging you to go out and have a great day. Make it a great day. It's the only one you have, and each dose on this channel can move us toward a better, healthier, and more informed mind, body, and spirit. I'm excited to be a small part of the expanding of our capacity to learn, love, and forgive, and together leave this world a better place for all. God bless you.